Some breaking news. The notebook that James Holmes sent his psychiatrist will be admissible in the Aurora theater shooting trial.
The judge in the Aurora movie theater shooting case made that ruling within the past few minutes, and 7 News reporter Marshall Zelinger has just stepped out of the courtroom for us. Marshall, fill us in.
Mitch and Bertha, the judge ruling that notebook that James Holmes sent to his former psychiatrist, Dr. Lynn Fenton, and found after the shooting, that it will be evidence and the prosecution can review it. The prosecution's going to get it June 10th. The judge said that he concludes that the package that was sent, even if it was privileged as medical information, is waived with a plea of not guilty by reason of insanity. And earlier this morning, James Holmes changed his plea to not guilty by reason of insanity. The judge read that advisement of what that meant, all the consequences, what would be expected of James Holmes for changing his plea. Then he asked Holmes if he had any questions. Holmes replied no. Holmes then asked, his attorneys then stated that they wanted to change the plea to not guilty by reason of insanity, and the judge accepted. Then it immediately went into the conversation about this notebook. The defense did not want this notebook to become evidence, although today the argument changed a little bit. Before they were arguing that it was privileged medical information. Today they said that because the Dr. Lynn Fenton never saw the notebook, it was never used in any medical evaluation, thus it shouldn't be used as evidence here. The prosecution argued that the defense was trying to have it one of two ways. One, that it was either privileged, or two, that she never saw it, so it shouldn't be counted. And the prosecution said it's evidence that was found either before or after the incident that happened, and it should be included as evidence, which it is. Now, will we be able to see any of it through open records requests? That'll be interesting to find out, because it is medical information. We will try to get some information on what is detailed in that notebook as this proceeds. But again, the news today is that James Holmes changes his plea to not guilty by reason of insanity, and the prosecution gets to see what was inside that notebook that he sent to Dr. Fenton and found at the University of Colorado Anschutz campus. Reporting live, Marshall Zelinger, 7 News.
Very interesting legal arguments. Thank you so much for the update, Marshall.